10 or 15-minute sequence, depending how it goes, and basically taking some of the best, what I feel are conditioning techniques or ways of getting your body to peak in different areas like the core, legs, arms, shoulders, pecs, all works very nicely, unifying these three different practices. And so we'll start now. We'll go over to the aerial yoga swing for a standing split. So you're gonna have the swing at any height. I like to start sort of high, drop the heel in there just in the strap, raise your arms up straight, back foot's facing, or the foot that's on the ground facing outwards towards the swing. So in a line, hips are centered, and then just leaning in there. Don't hunch the head or the neck. You want to visualize getting that torso down to the quads. So stay here for a couple breaths. And then we'll come back, lowering the hands a little bit so we can go out further, bending the elbows, keep the legs straight, and then as you're going forward, lift that back heel so you feel yourself widening the stance, so to speak, or the split. And you feel perhaps getting a little bit closer, the torso towards that upper thigh or quad. Again, don't hunch inwards, keep the gaze forward. If it helps, just look at your big toes there that are on the swing. And with a calm breath, the exhale breath, see if you can't just release down a little bit further. Find a little more space. Stay here for another couple breaths. This is a nice way to get into a split without the difficulties of being on the floor, because the entry and exit is just a lot easier using the aerial swing. Okay, and pulling back. The technical term here, just shaking it off, as it were. Now go for the other side. So again, opposite heel now, just right there into the strap of the yoga swing. Arms are straight, back foot facing forward, hips in line, and then just lowering yourself down here gently. Again, don't force restrain the first couple moments here. Let the body engage with the breath. Now we'll stay here for some breaths. And maybe just slide your hands a little bit down the strap if you want to go in slightly a bit more right away. And when you're ready, coming back, lower the hands a little bit more, and then bending the arms. So you can really lean into it, then lifting that back heel, and bringing the torso in even further towards the quads. Separating the legs further effectively, deepening the split. And we'll stay here for a couple breaths. Okay, coming back. And now we'll finish with a last stance here. So using the yoga swing again for a standing twist. So, meaning front leg here, opposite hand catching the swing. So if you're left leg, right hand, then turning this arm back. Try to get a little more in the camera. Turning this arm back. And then looking over your shoulder there. Let that front leg go forward a little bit more. And then deepen the twist by taking this hand that's behind you. Wrap it around the waist, using it as a second point of contact with the exhale breath. Turning your gaze back, making a little bit more space here. This is a really powerful activation, so just use awareness. Be careful in the knees, careful the hips. Again, with the aerial yoga swing as a prop, you go a lot deeper with this pose than you might normally do just standing without a bit of assistance. And coming back. And again, coming out of it. Carefully lift the foot. Shake it off. And we'll go for the other side here. So now right heel in, left hand holding, back foot facing forward, hips are still behind your right arm, going straight out, palm down. Lean forward a little bit into it, and then when you're ready, take that back arm, the hand wrapping around the waist, and at the same time pushing forward on the swing strap. Now you get multiple activation points: your quads, psoas, shoulder, lumbar. And going a little further, just lean in a bit further, just watch your balance, and maybe go with the exhale breath, finding a bit more space here. Inhale, coming back to center. And now I'll move the camera, and we'll go for some punches and kicks. So again, one of the things I really liked about martial arts was the conditioning effect. And so we'll do a nice punch for the obliques, spinning side punch. So you're here. I don't know if the camera picks this up very well, but anyway, let's just try it a little bit further, closer to the target, so to speak. Okay, there we go. That looks like a little white background. All right, try that way. Okay, so you're here. Anyway, you're facing forward. I'll just turn a little bit at an angle so it's more visible, hopefully. Let's see if there's a bit of a light here. Just give it a try. There we go. Okay, yeah, always good to be visible in a live stream. So, first fist, your front leg is forward, back, arms are up in ready stance, and you're gonna strike with the back of the fist, the first one, like this. And then with the second fist, this is where the oblique action comes in. Lift that back heel, turn around, swinging all the way, lifting this heel here, the front heel, and striking with the back. Making a complete turnaround. The trick to this one, to keep your balance and everything centered, is keep your eye on that fist as it's going around all the way to the point of imaginary contact. Otherwise, you're just swinging your arm and you don't know where it's landing, and the whole thing just doesn't balance. So try it. We'll go for the first one or two sort of slow, and then go quicker. Try a total of 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So make sure you're not dizzy. Go to the other side now. So opposite leg now facing forward, and same stance, same technique. Backhand, front backhand first, then turning that front heel, twisting, and making sure that back of the second hand, the arm is behind, set back, strikes to your imaginary target. So we'll go for another 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we did a nice warm up there with the splits, sort of standing splits. So may as well do a little bit of an axe kick. So I'll try. Grab the camera over here a little bit. See if that does a little bit better. And axe kick means straight leg, and the power comes on the bringing the foot down, striking with the ball of the foot as your imaginary point of contact. So you'll be with just the back leg. First couple, I always like to go so gentle. Using that, see if this slightly better side angle maybe. Okay, without hitting the wall. So you bring the chest up as high, the knee up as high as you can to the chest. Again, striking down. So we'll warm up with 2 or 3 before really going for it. Okay, and once you feel that release in the back thigh, here we go for it. We'll count to 10. Hands in ready stance. 1, 2. Remember, strike down with the ball of the foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other side, same thing. 1, just warming up. 2, 3. Okay, now we'll go for it and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. So we've done a few things there. Now we'll go for some fingertip push-ups. We'll drop down the mat, and you can either do these on the mat or have the fingertips a little bit out. I like to have the elbows in close personally. I don't know if you can see my fingertips here, but we'll just pretend that they're visible. I'll come back a little bit, maybe against the white wall. There you go. Kind of visible. All right. So use all the fingers. Don't